Hi, we're with Cynthia Mufandaedza. She is running for City Council. Cynthia, maybe just tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're running.
Oh, well, hey, absolutely. Thank you very much for having me here today. So my name is Cynthia Mufandaedza, and I'm running for City Council. The reason I'm running for council is over the last 7 years that I've lived in Yellowknife, I have volunteered with various organizations, and I feel this is the time for me to move it to that next level and be a city volunteer, or at least bring my voice to City Council, be the voice of Yellowknifers, my children's voice, my family's voice, my neighbor's voice, my friend's voice, and even my employees' voice at City Council, and bring up the issues that matter to everybody.
Right. You're also a business owner.
So that is correct. So I do run 3 businesses in town. Best Movers, which was started 7 years ago in Yellowknife with just my husband and myself, and a moving truck. So today we have 15 employees. We are present in the entire Northwest Territories. We do have a fleet of about 10 vehicles, and we also do own our own commercial building.
Right. Maybe just to tell us a little bit about what you think the campaign issues are going to be, and what do you think? How do you think you would tackle some of those?
Sure, absolutely. So one of the main things, or one of my main platforms, is making sure that if I am elected, there is no increase in property taxes. So I do understand the impact of increasing property taxes. Also owning a property in Cam Lake, it does affect everybody. It does affect us. So I would just like to make sure that City Council does not vote on increasing property taxes in the next budget or in the next few budgets. The reason is, when property taxes increased, it does increase the cost of living in Yellowknife. So I feel that by saving that tax dollar, we do have more spending money in Yellowknife. We do have more money that we can bring back to the community. The effect of giving an example of my business is, if my property tax increases, I have to increase the rates for my services. I cannot give my guys a raise. So by saving that, I feel that there is other ways that the city could raise funds rather than increasing the property tax.
So we know where you're heading with the budget deliberations that would be coming after the election. So anything else you think is important to be discussing, like where you stand maybe with some of the social issues that is impacting downtown?
Sure, absolutely. So coming back to being a business owner in town that has seen a lot, one of the issues is the continued discussion over homelessness and addictions. My industry allows me to see the background of issues. So I go back and give an example of when people see a homeless person, they're just thinking, well, a homeless person. But there is a background to it. The homeless person has a wife, has kids that are suffering because of this addiction. And one of the things that I also talk about is looking at the homeless people of Yellowknife. What do they have to offer? I don't know if you guys know this, but the homeless people of Yellowknife probably carry one of the greatest blue-collar skill sets. There are carpenters within the homeless people. There are plumbers. There are painters. There is your journeyman there. So I would be looking at working with partners such as the GNWT, partners with the not-for-profit organizations, and look at ways that we could help the homeless, maybe a rehabilitation plan, and be able to engage them in the workforce.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about, there's a lot of talk about Yellowknife having an uncertain economic future with the potential closure of diamond mines. What do you think the city needs to do to sort of diversify its economy?
I really think that going back to the issue of property taxes, if we're able to save on that, I think we would see a little bit of boost on the economy, more spending dollar, maybe more small businesses opening up to create and bridge that gap. So that's my take. If we save the money, we can see a little bit more going on the economy, get more jobs created through small businesses, get more jobs, get more spending within Yellowknife, spend the dollar in Yellowknife so that we are able to sustain the economy internally.
Mm-hmm. Well, on that note, I want to thank you for coming down and talking with Cynthia, and good luck with this election campaign.
Well, hey, thank you very much for having me.
Thanks.